everyone, this is Elisa from Anaya's Toy Box Crochet, and I'm here to tell you what I've been up to. Happy New Year, everybody! I hope you had a great New Year, and for those who celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas to you guys. I did not intend to not film for the past couple of weeks, but it just happened. Anyways, thank you so much for coming. I do like showing off my makes, and I'm so glad you come to see them. You can find me on social media as Anaya's Toy Box. I am on Etsy, Ravelry, Instagram, and Facebook. I always have to think about that for some reason. Anyways, what have I been up to? So it's been 2 weeks. 2 weeks since I've been here. It was not planned for me to take a break. I unexpectedly decided to go out of town and I didn't take everything with me. So I thought, okay, I'm just going to miss that week. And then I came back and I rang in the New Year's with a cold. It wasn't a super bad one, but there was a lot of fatigue. I mean, I had the sniffles and I was coughing and I was sneezing, but really I was just tired. And so I didn't film last week either. So here I am. I hope you guys had a better New Year's than I did, or at least New Year's Eve. Here I am, ready to show off what I made. So I have 3 FOs and I'm going to go through them really quickly because I only have one of them in front of me. The others are gone. So the first one I'm going to talk about is going to be, hopefully over here, a shawl I made. It's the Bag-O-Day Empty Spaces shawl that she came out with really recently. And I wanted something easy to remember when I was on the train. And so I picked up my crystal yarn. I got the crystal yarn. I hope you're seeing this because it feels weird me not showing it to you while I'm talking. I got the crystal yarn years ago and I use it for embroidering eyes on dolls. And to tell you the truth, I'm not embroidering eyes that much. I'm not making dolls as much as I used to. And when I am, I'm needle felting it more than I am embroidering it. And honestly, it's taking up a lot of space. It's taking up a lot of space. They're big, huge skeins of yarn. And so I decided I'm going to work on them. I already made a shawl with the blue eye color, and now I picked up the brown. I have 3 shades of brown, but in this shawl that you're seeing, I only put in 2, even though I intended to put in 3. The reason why I had 3 of them instead of 2, because I had 1 light, 1 dark, is that I didn't like the way, because I ordered it online. I ordered it from Hobium. And you look at the pictures and it looks like it's a good match, and then it turns out no, it's not a good match. And so I ended up getting a second dark brown to to get the right color. And so I have 2 of them, and well, 3. I have the light one, which hopefully you're seeing it. It feels so weird talking about it without it in front of me. I had the light brown, and then I had 2 shades of the dark brown. And when I held them together, they looked good together. But when I was crocheting them, it didn't look so good. So I finished a little early. It's a little smaller than I intended it to be. But oh my gosh, I love the texture of this shawl. This shawl has beautiful texture. But I do not like the yarn. I had trouble with the treble, because there's the cobblestone stitch there. And I had trouble with the treble crochets. So much trouble with the treble crochets with this. And I still have the green eyes to finish, and so hopefully I'll finish those soon and it'll be out of my stash and I don't have to worry about it anymore. But anyways, that one is done. So that's my first FO. My second FO is this hat. This isn't a very good picture. I took it really quick before going to work because it was ordered from, it was a commission from a colleague of mine, and I realized as I was about to pack it up to take to work that I didn't take a picture. So I quickly took a picture. I don't know if you guys know this. My front camera works fine, which is why my videos work out of my phone. But I dropped my phone on the subway a few months ago, and my back camera, it takes a lot of effort to make it focus. Like, I do a lot to get it to focus. And I didn't do any of those things to take the picture because I was running late and I just wanted to take a quick picture. So it's not the best quality picture. But it is a chocolate bonbon hat, and she wanted 3 shades of beige, and so I ordered it from Premiere, 3 shades of beige. I ended up needing just, like, I didn't know what to do, so what colors would look good with each other, so I ended up ordering more colors than I would have needed. Like, I needed 3 and I got more than that so that I could get it looking nice, and I think it looks really good. This is more of a slouchy beanie. She wanted it longer than longer, so I made a slouchy beanie. But anyways, that is my second FO. It's not here, hard to talk about. Anyways, this is my third and last FO. I did it yesterday. It is my scrap basket. I needed to use up, like, my little tiny balls, like these big, I put into a vase, and when the vase gets filled up, I just take the colors, not randomly, I do think about where to put the colors, but I take the colors and I hold it with a solid neutral. In this case, it was like gray, although it reads more brown because I had so much brown in there, but it's this solid gray right here that I held it with, and I worked it up, and I think this looks really cute. I like it a lot. There it is. I had some black scraps too, as you can see. But anyways, I finished it up. I loved the way it turned out. This is what I was working on yesterday. All right, so for my ongoing whips, you guys have seen these so many times, but I'll start with the Griffin. I am not going to open it up properly and show it to you. I am almost finished with all the crochet of this. I have to wire the legs, and I need to crochet around the wires, so I did not finish the wings yet. But everything else is done, and it's got so many pieces. I do not want to take it out and show you, but I'll show you the Griffin. I sewed on the head. This is loops and thread facets. I thought it would look beautiful, and I think it does look beautiful for this little Griffin. But oh my gosh, it's so hard to sew. It is so hard to sew. Like, I kept ripping the yarn as I was, if you see right here, I don't know if you could tell. Can you tell? Ooh, focus. Right here, it's kind of messy because the yarn ripped here while I was sewing it on. It is what it is. I can't undo it. I don't even want to take out all the pieces because there are pieces that are even smaller than this. This will go here. I wish that, take a look at that. Except for this ball of yarn here, everything else is all crocheted and all pieces for this thing. It's a lot of pieces, and some of them are really small. And I am a little apprehensive because I did not, like, I thought about it later, but maybe I should have taken out envelopes and written down what piece it was, because they look very similar. But some are like the front neck, there's the back neck feathers, the front neck feathers, there's this feathers, there's that feathers, there's the... When I'm sewing it up, I'm going to have a lot of trouble. But anyways, it's there. I'm hoping I will, like, it could have been finished a long time ago. Honestly, it could have been finished a while ago. I did not touch it yesterday. I didn't, yesterday, the day before I did everything. I'm just dreading the wire work. I don't especially enjoy putting wires on stuff. And this one needs wire so that the wings stay up because the wings are so freaking big. So I have to do the wire work, and I'm avoiding it by not doing it. Instead, I'm picking up one of these other 2 projects I have going. Like this one inside this Ella No Catchy Name bag. It is a bag I'm making. This is the Ocean Burst bag. It's from Hobbii, the pattern, and I am making the granny squares. I need 13 of these. I think, how many do I have? Like 9, 10, something like that. I'm almost there. I'm not far. I think I just need a handful more square. Not even a handful. I just need a few more squares. These don't take long to work up. The Hobbii patterns are a little weird. They expect us to go backwards on the thing. Like, you finish off, say, here, I don't even know where you finish off, but say you finish it off here, then you have to kind of go backwards. You chain 3 and then you crochet into the stitch behind. It's kind of weird, but you know, I'm doing it. It is what it is. I did read through, I have to read through again the instructions on how to put it together. I'm not sure. It's a little sparse. It doesn't give too much details of how you're supposed to do the joinings. It just doesn't. I don't know. So those are 2 of my whips, and my third whip is, this is probably going to take forever. This is my third whip. This is the top I'm making. There is no pattern for this. I'm making it up as I go, and I'm making it to fit me, so I am still on the yoke. This is going to take forever. I am using this hook. That's a G hook, a 4mm hook. And because of that, this is really taking forever. I am still on the yoke, as you can see, and I'm on my last ball of yarn. I don't know if you remember this, but I bought this yarn on sale from my LYS. And when I got it, there wasn't too much left. There was only 3 left, and I got them all. So this is how it is. I'm not quite, I mean, I feel like I could chain for my armpit, but okay, let's finish one thought and then get to the other. The first thought is, I got this from my LYS. There was only 3 left. I bought all 3. I am on my 3rd hank. It's okay. I also bought this from Premier, and I could buy more if I need it, which is the cotton sprout yarn, and that will make up the bottom of it. So it's going to be more like a color block top than anything else. But anyways, I'm close to the I am at the armpit, I think. I can't tell from the back, to tell you the truth. I don't think I'm quite there. Part of me feels like just chain it and put it on and see. But I'm afraid that it'll feel like a straight jacket if I do it now. My mom sews, or she used to sew. She doesn't sew as much anymore. She would sew clothes. And so as far as fiber arts go, besides her teaching me knit, and I never made a project for it, the first thing I learned was to sew. And I made myself a top. And it looked like a top, but it fit like a straight jacket because the armpits were too tight. So I'm afraid of making this armpit too tight. So that's why I'm not chaining and closing off just yet. I'm not even sure if I'm wearing it right. It could just be more like this. But as you can see, I still have quite a bit to go for the yoke, and I am hoping this is enough yarn to finish the yoke. If I have to put the peach color in, I'll put the peach color in. It's not a big deal. But I would rather like this be solid, this color, and then the bottom be solid, the peach color. But it is what it is. This is how much I have left. The rounds, I should say, are long now. They take a long time because these are tight stitches. And I did that on purpose because I'm hoping to be able to wear it without a top under it. And no, I don't want any skin showing. So, I'm using a T-hook. So this is where I was last time I showed it to you. So I have worked quite a bit on it, and it may not, yes, it's a good like 3 inches. It may not look as much, but because there is so many stitches per round, it is a lot. For this, let me show you closer. I am using this stitch. What is this stitch called? I don't know. It is worked like a herringbone, but since I am not turning at the end of the round, it just continues. So it's not making, like, herringbone is like a zigzag pattern in however you do it. So it's not making that zigzag pattern because I'm not turning it. But it is worked like a herringbone, just not followed through. I don't know. But that's how it looks like, and I kind of do like it. I like it a lot, actually. I like the way it looks. Anyways, there it is. So this is everything that I've been working on. So about this new year, what do I want to do? I want to, as far as yarny resolutions go, I want to be more on it with my Etsy store. So what I want to be able to do is, like, I make things and I put it away. I take pictures of it and then I put it away, and it takes me forever to list anything. And It's still taking me forever. It's not like I've done it yet. But I'm hoping that I am going to get better at actually listing my stuff. Like, I made it, I took the pictures, it's time for me to list it. I'm hoping to do that this year. That's my yarny resolution. And my second yarny resolution is to use up my yarn. I mean, I don't have an incredibly large stash like a lot of people do, but I have a small space. And the small space I share with 3 other people, my children and my husband. And I've gotten to the point where I don't know where to put my yarn. I ordered yarn for the hat that I showed you, and I ordered some extra because, you know, you're not going to buy 3 balls of yarn and pay $9 shipping on it. You're going to spend a bit more to make the shipping worthwhile. So I bought more yarn, and when I got the box of yarn, I gotta say it did affect my Crojo, because when I got that box of yarn with all that yarn in it and nowhere to put those yarns, the yarn stayed in the box for the longest time. I managed to cram it in different places around the playhouse, but I still have like this just lying around because I don't know where to put it because I don't have space for something like this. It affected my Crojo. I just got really overwhelmed with the amount of yarn I had and the fact that I had no space to put it. And I really did slow down on crocheting. I still crocheted. I still crochet every day and I still enjoy it, but being so overwhelmed really, really affected my Crojo. It made me not crochet just as long as I would normally do, not reaching for crochet when I normally reach for it. And so my next resolution is buy for projects, buy for, if I need to buy for projects, but first use what you have. Now, honestly, that's what I do most of the time. Like, I don't keep my stash for very long. Like, for instance, this yarn has been sitting in my stash for a while, so I've decided I'm going to use it all up. And hopefully this will be the last project I make with red sparkly yarn, because I'm kind of getting tired of the red sparkly yarn. But I used up all 3 balls, or I will, I hope, with this. I really need to work with what I have, which is difficult because I usually buy one-offs. Like if I buy a ball of yarn like this, I only have one of this. Well, no. I bought this just in case I don't have enough for the Griffin, but I have one of this. And if I look over there, there's a lot of them, like especially the worsted 4-weight yarn. I just have one of them. And that's not because I used up one and I have one left. It's not leftovers from any projects. It's because I just buy one each. And amigurumi doesn't use much yarn. So when I was working with making just amigurumi, I had a lot less yarn at home and it was fine. I had like 3 bins of yarn. Now I have like 5 bins of yarn and a shelf here and a shelf there, and I got some more bins. I think like I got those stacking bins recently. I have, because I buy one-offs and I have a lot of it, they're fine for amigurumi, but amigurumi does not finish one whole skein of yarn. It doesn't. You're going to have more than half left when you do amigurumi. And so what's happening is I end up having a big, huge bin of working yarn. And then I have all my one-offs sitting there. And if I want to make a bigger project just to finish up that yarn, I don't have enough yarn of one color. I just have to go buy anyways, and I don't want to buy. The whole point of this is to use it up. So I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I don't. at the same time, I don't want to use all of it up because I like the fact that I get an idea and then I could go to my stash and say, oh, I need this blue. Like I have 3 shades of blue right now. I need this blue. I take it out. I use it. I have 3 shades of green at the moment. 2 of them are in working yarn though. And I just take it when I need green and I use it. Same thing with oranges. I have 3 shades of orange. I just take it and I use it when I need it. And I like being able to do that. Like to be able to say, okay, I want to make this, shop my stash, get it and make it. But at the same time, it's getting overwhelming because for some stuff like that cotton yarn, which I don't plan to make amigurumi with, I'm making more of it. I'm buying more of it because I need more of it and I have no place to put it. So I think I will be working on scrappier projects this year. I think I already started. I'm going to make another blanket, the C2C ones that I've been making, the crochet memories blanket. I think I'll be making more of those so I could just use up some of this yarn and just be able to, I mean, I don't have an incredibly lot of yarn, but because I don't have the space, it's just overwhelming. So I am hoping to be able to do that. At the same time, I don't know how much it helps because, you know, if I use up an entire skein of yellow, I still need yellow for my next amigurumi project. And so then I'm going to be buying. I'm just going to go and buy some more yellow. I think what I really need to do is when I'm making shawls and tops and whatever, I should make it, like when I buy the yarn, I should make it when I'm ready. Like I should buy the yarn when I'm ready to start it. Instead of, ooh, look at this yarn, I like it, let me get a sweater's quantity of it. Not that that's a sweater's quantity of it, but I'm just saying, let me get a few of those so I can make something with it and have no idea what I'm going to make before buying that yarn. I think what I need to do is when I buy yarn, I need to know what I'm going to make. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, instead of it's so pretty, I'll make something with it, and you buy 4 of them and have them sitting around forever. I need to know, ooh, I like this yarn. Then I need to find a pattern or an idea or something, whether I'm going to design it myself or whether I'm going to follow a pattern. I need to have something there. And then I buy the yarn. That's what I need to do. And so I'm going to work on that this coming year. Is that confusing? I don't know. I've just babbled a lot. I don't know. Anyways, I hope everybody is having a great 2024, and I hope everyone has a great 2024 all together. My 2024, it started off sick, and then we had some bad news, so it's not so great so far, but hopefully it'll be good, right? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was rambly, but I hope you enjoyed it anyways. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to hear more from me, please subscribe. Bye.